me tell you how much that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, said no chance, but you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me light. Now that I'm with you, me one say that me love it, that me love it, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder without my baby, without me love, without me love. And no dance and sing and a ting, because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, 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 I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. Tell me we are feeling you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under, I know. With your love in my life control that I lay down my life this way. Do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings, they come my way, and all the bad things, they turn another way. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just one me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Greetings, 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 greetings. Greetings. How y'all doing? Well, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Child, I'm good. We about to talk about something real quick. Got my coffee. This ain't Rise coffee today. This is decaf. A lot of times when I make me a cup, I make Papa Legba one. I always make him a little cup of decaf, and I put a little Brugal in it. And then, of course, I got Papa Candelo right here, and I give him his Brugal too. But, child, let's talk about it. I hope y'all doing well on this Sunday. Child, oh, talk about something that you ever had a dream that have you shook. But listen, I'm gonna tell you about this dream because I don't feel like it's just a dream. So when a dream that I can remember, I was at somebody's house, and I feel like I was with my homegirls, and we was getting ready to go like pick up kids, or they had just picked up some kids and brought them back to the house. But all I know is I kept being on the phone. Like I had the phone up to my ear, which is crazy because when I talk on the phone, I don't put it up to my ear because of the like radiation. I always hold it. So that's why I'm always talking on either FaceTime or on speakerphone. And so I got the phone, and I remember just kind of walking around talking, but I went into a closet, and I'm in the closet. And when I come out of the closet, I'm outside. And it's like this little encased closet that sits up high, and then you can go down these steps and come around. So I'm standing, I open up the door, and for some reason I got a big duffel bag with me. My hair is pulled up and is wrapped in a scarf. I got on a blue jean jacket, like some kind of white top, and then some capri, like Knickerbockers, capris. And I'm on the phone, but I'm like, because I'm asking, like, why am I in this closet first? You know, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm standing out now. I don't even remember going down the steps, but I had to because I'm standing in front of the little closet down by the steps. And I'm on the phone, but when I'm sitting there, I can see stuff happening. So I'm on the phone, and some guy walk up, and he got his face covered up. I see him coming at first, and I don't realize like what's happening when I see him because I'm on the phone and I'm looking like, who the fuck is that? Why is he just standing there like that? Like weird as fuck. And I see all of these like buildings, but they're not like big buildings, but they look like little restaurants. I almost feel like I'm at some kind of like fairground or something, but it's not like small buildings, but not big buildings, just like standalone, like little house buildings or something. And so I'm out here and I feel like I'm waiting for my homegirls, and I'm looking and I see the guy, he walks up. So I feel like I went back up the steps because now I'm standing up high where I can see everything that's happening. And the guy, he come up still on the phone, but I'm watching him as he's walking down. And as he walks down, I realize he has a gun, like an automatic, semi-automatic gun like this, like he's holding it like this. And he has on like the little gas thing. And then his whole face is covered in this wrap. He got this wrap all the way down. He got on a jacket, but his pants is blue and black army fatigue. And so I look to the side like, what the fuck? And then I see them jumping out of like trucks or something. And they all got their faces covered, but they all have on this blue and black army fatigue with like automatic guns. And they're posting up on different corners and in the middle of the street. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, it's happening. The military is moving in. I'm telling who's on the phone. The military is moving in. They're moving in. It's happening right now. So like I'm backing up into the closet, like so he don't see me. As I'm looking, I'm seeing it happening everywhere. Like, what the fuck? For some reason, I don't look this way. I keep looking this way. So I back up into the closet and I'm like pulling the closet closed because I don't see like a handle for real. So I'm like trying to pull it closed. And as I'm pulling it closed, I'm like still on the phone. But now it's like some kind of like small, thin window that's at the top. And I'm like, oh my God, like this is happening. It's the military. Like they setting in, like it's happening right now. And so when I look up at the top and I can see the window, the whole ground, like of the earth, lifts up. I can't even make that make sense, but I felt it like, whoa, what the fuck? Like everything lifted up and the gravity felt funny. Like, oh fuck, like what is happening? And as I look up, because it fucked me up when I felt that, I could see, and I'm gonna try to explain it. You know how you have a baby in a crib and you have these things that go around it like this, and it's like a big circle. I look up and I can see it going around, and it stopped right between the clouds. And where it stopped at, I see all of these like cacousas painted, which is animals. I saw a lion, a tiger, a bear, and they were all like painted coming down. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a sign. The deities is about to show up and show out. Oh my God, they're not going to leave us. So I'm like, oh my God. In that very moment, I feel it lift up again. Like, oh shit. Like, what is happening? I said, they're putting us in something. Like, I couldn't make it make sense, but I'm on the phone telling somebody, like, they're putting us in something. They're putting the whole world in something. It felt like we're not in, like, it doesn't feel like we're as big as we thought we were. And they're putting us all like what I kept thinking was a spaceship or something. They're putting us in there. And I'm like, oh my God. Because now you can kind of tell there's some sort of dome. So now I'm like, I got my duffel bag. I'm going to have to leave my duffel bag in here, but I'm going to get my gun because I'm going to have to shoot and kill this nigga in order for me to get the fuck out this closet, because I can't stay in here. They're going to come in here and they're going to find me. I'm going to have to shoot this motherfucker and run. I get my gun out this duffel bag. I get it, and I assume I shoot him because I take off running. He's not there. I don't see him or whatever. I don't know if I shot him or what, but I took off running. When I took off running, like I ran to this little restaurant where you can kind of enter in on the side, and I'm telling these people, like, listen, this is going down. The military is setting up. All of a sudden, letters. When I say letters, I mean big, giant ass fucking letters. Like, they were like big like this, but they look like letters that you put on your refrigerator, like magnets. They were letters just falling from the sky, and they did not form a word. They were in piles. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just standing there watching it. They're like black and red. Like some letters are black, some are red. And I'm watching them like fall, like, what the fuck? And I look like, and I like go to take off again, running. And then some chick, I want to say she was a genome, she like stopped me or something. I can't remember the interaction, because next thing I know, a chick ran up to me that I thought was, I don't know why I thought it was Bazzy, but she didn't look like Bazzy, but I kept referencing her as that. She was like my complexion. She had locks. They came to her shoulders, and this part was pulled back in the ponytail. She had on all black with like a vest, like a vest that, like, I don't know if it's like we're like military vest, but if she had on all black, she wasn't dressed like them. And she had on army like, you know, combat boots, but she was dressed in black from head to toe. And she ran up to me like, is she fucking with you? And I'm like, yeah, but it's okay. And the chick ran. So she had some sort of like automatic like rifle too. So she turned around and she just started shooting like, and I'm like, why are you shooting at her? Shoot these motherfuckers. Why are you shooting at her? She turned the gun and was like, bitch, I'll shoot you. And I'm like, what the fuck? So she has the gun, but it's now like, this is not shooting. So she went to throw it down and she picked up another gun, but it's like a 9, but it has some big kind of casing thing on it. Like, and so she tried to shoot me and it don't shoot. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I snatch it and I cock it, because I say, oh, she didn't cock the gun. So I cock it and I point and I start shooting, but no bullets are coming out, but it's sparking fire like pow, pow, pow. But it's not like loud, but I can see the fire coming out the gun, but it's not shooting. I'm like, what the fuck? So I try to like cock it again. So I start shooting again, and it's just like shooting, but it's not bullets. It's not working. So she looked and she has like a little 22 in her hand. So she turned it to my chest and she tried to shoot me, but it don't come out. Her eyes got big, my eyes got big, and I hit her hand like this, and I take off running. And so I'm running and I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm now trying to hide behind these like bushes, in between these bushes, but you can see straight through them. I don't know what the fuck. Why would I do that? I don't know. So I run, I'm on the side of them, but I'm like, no, I got to keep going. So I take off. I don't see her coming. So I'm running, and then I dive, which looks like some sort of old country buffet. And I see people still coming in through this gate. Like it's a big ass chain link fence that's going around it. And I stop, I run up these steps to what looks like some sort of like old country buffet. You know, old country buffet, they have like the chairs and shit you can stand out there. So I run up there and I'm like looking for my homegirls, and I'm telling, like, I don't know if I was telling them, but I'm looking for them. Like I run into the restaurant and I'm talking to somebody, and I run back out and I take off running out the fence. Like as I'm doing that, I see people still coming. I see like my sister and them, and I'm like, no, run. They like, girl, we about to go down here. We about to have fun. I'm like, no, run. So I keep running like, I'm not getting ready to, no. So I run past these motherfuckers, and it's like a couple cars sitting out there. So I dive behind the cars. I'm like hiding behind the end of the car, and I'm looking, and I'm still seeing people going down. And I'm like, they don't know. And then I fucking woke up. I woke up. I cannot even make that shit make sense. I was so shook. I was so shook. I picked up my phone immediately, bitch. I'm still trying to get shit out my eyes. I'm like trying to dial Marshall and Aubrey. Like they answer the phone like, hey, Stink. She's like, what? You had a dream? Yes. What is it? I'm like, oh my God. Like they were everywhere, and they had on blue and black, and it was like it was kind of like this blue and black army fatigues, and they all had their faces covered. The shit was crazy as fuck. What really blew me was when I felt the ground lift up, like because I wasn't just lifting up, the room wasn't just lifting up. I can tell that the entire everything was lifted, because the like the it just felt so weird. Like I can't even make that make sense. Like the gravity pull, it just felt like my feet wanted to come off the ground, you know? My feet wanted to come off the ground, but they did not come off the ground, but my whole body like lifted up. And then I still kept seeing, even when I was running, um, not when I got to the girl with the locks, but when I ran out, I could still see that thing. And you would realize, like, oh my God, like we have, like, this is not what we thought it was. And then the letters, and I'm just standing there looking at the letters falling. And I told Marshall and Aubrey, I said, I really feel like the letters are the words that I'm putting into this book, because the information that has been revealed to me, like, made me ready. It has made me ready. And I'm like, I had to go back to where, like, because the way I'm writing the book, there are different portions in the book of like daily devotionals, dictionary, like the, definitions, and, then it goes into the meat of the book. And then right before it goes into that, they had me go back and put a trigger warning on this book, because I understand the information that's being put in to this book, to the point where, like, I haven't even been leaving my house, and I'm not even getting far, which I don't feel like in the book, but it's because I'm having to take it step by step when I'm writing it. And it's like, it's mind altering, um to the point where I cannot even teach anything on live from it, because I understood so much yesterday. Like, oh, got it. And it makes sense. And I'm like, damn, people are not ready for this kind of information, but we are ready for this kind of information. I don't think they're ready for us to know the information. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like it's everything is happening so fast. Like, in this simulation, they're trying to beat me to it. They're trying to beat me to the punch of it. Um, to the point where they're like distracting me. That's why I've been leaving the house, because I'm trying to force myself to write, because then I'm distracted, or I can't focus, or I'm like, my mind feels like scattered to where, like, I can't get in it the way I need to. And I understand that that's what they're doing. It's a tactic. And so I'm doing my best trying to put it together here, but I understand that they don't want us to know, because the simplicity of the complexity is mind altering. And to have the knowledge and understand it puts you back in place of ownership. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a part out of this. I'm gonna tell you a part out of this, because they said I can't. Because I sometimes I call one of my homies and I say, let me read this part to you. Let me see if this reads well where you understand what I'm saying. So I called Jose the other day. I said, let me read something to you. And he was in the bathroom, like, getting his hair together to go to bed. And I read it to him, and he was like, I didn't know that knowledge. And I said, I know. I've been keeping a lot of things to myself so I could put it in here. And he teared up like, that is crazy. Like, it makes so much sense to me, and you're doing so well. You wrote that so well. And I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad you understand it. Um, and it made so much sense. But it was something that one of my other homies had told me about something. And when I heard this information, it was almost valid. And what he had told me like 2 years ago or so about something completely different, but it all kind of lined up. Oh, let me say this. As I'm telling Marshall the dream, I didn't even realize that Marshall had a dream that was similar to this. I was damn near we had the same dream. She was like, you remember I told you they was jumping out of school buses? They were buses, and they had on like military stuff. And she said it was a gate, and she kept saying it was a gate, but hers was like a black pole gate. What I saw was a chain link fence. And I said, yeah, it was like we was in this big thing. Like it was like little restaurants everywhere. She was like, kind of like on a compound. I was like, yes. Like she was like, right. And so we realized we're having the same fucking dream. And then I'm like, yeah, because in the dream I had this, and I look at Marshall. Marshall was like this. Marshall got her scarf on with a G jacket on. I'm like, oh fuck. I said, don't go to no goddamn fair today. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But it was so crazy. And we both had a dream with the same guy in it, and it was the same description. He wasn't in this dream last night, but he was in her dream, and he was in one of my dreams before. um they kept calling him the god of winter, but he was a biracial looking guy. I don't know if he was just biracial, if he was like Hispanic, but he looked like that. And he could not pass a borderline. He couldn't go past the line, so he kept wanting to meet Bean Bean. And I took him to meet her. She was like 3 years old, and I was pushing her in like a shopping cart, and we had to meet at the line. And I don't know why he wanted to meet her, but he wanted to meet her. It was like something about her. Um, and so he asked her what her name was, and she was like, Quita. And I thought in my mind, I'm thinking it's Toddy. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, why would Toddy tell him her damn name is Quita? And when we was walking off, I said, why'd you tell him your name was Quita? And she was like, she threw her hand. I was like, because I want to be like you. And I woke up and I was like, oh, fuck, that was Kiani. That's crazy. And so, anyway, but Marshall had the same dream as me. And I was like, damn, that's weird as fuck. But anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all this part in in this, let's see, this book here. But I can't teach out of the book because it has to be done so I can teach out of it for the class in June. And there's not been really any tickets being bought for the tour. So I'm most likely going to cancel some of these dates. If you are one of the 2 or 3 people that bought the ticket, you'll be getting a refund. I'm going to go through with my team today in our meeting, and we're going to close down some of these dates because I don't even have the money for it. I'm not going to waste my time on it. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to just go through my phone on it. Let me put my glasses on, y'all. There's some nosy people on here. People be so mad when they show up fucked up and I call their ass out. Like the chick from yesterday, Iris Douglas, 1065. She was so pissed because I called her fucking ass out. I've already done Jersey, but up that way, East Coast was last year. That's what's so funny about that. Like East Coast, we did tour last year. This time is the South and West Coast, and I'm sure people gonna be like, "Well, why you cancel? Why you ain't come? Get the fuck out of here!" Just like people didn't hardly like they came when we did up east, you know what I'm saying? But it not for real. As soon as we left, when are you coming, girl? You know I was just there Thursday. Knock it off. People do that all the time. I'm trying to see where's the part I'm gonna read to you. Because people love to, and please don't need to take my information and send me an email about I broke down with you. I don't need you to break down shit. Trust and believe what I'm saying to you. Gratitude before you even do it. Um. Okay. Well, I can do that part. I'm not gonna give you the part that I gave Jose. Well, I I'm gonna give y'all this part because this one fucked me up too. I ain't gonna lie. Um. Y'all want me to break down Lucifer? I can give you that one. I'm waiting to see what y'all say. Y'all want me to give y'all the breakdown of Lucifer? That fucked my head up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay. Let me see here. All right. Hell is supposed to be the home of Lucifer, the one who creates lies and causes confusion, the place where the devil and his minions reign and roam, the ancient one who kills, steals, and destroys. If this is the measurements in which we are governing our standards on, then this world would definitely qualify as such. Let's break down Lucifer. Luciper. Lucifer. Lu means famous warrior, light. Let's start there. Lu, by terminology of definition, means light and a famous warrior. It is feminine in its origin. It is feminine in its origin. While cipher is denoted as a secret or disguised way of writing, a code. The conjunction of the word together, Lucifer, um, which they call Satan, and the feared word Satan by definition means adversary or the opponent in a contest, conflict, or dispute. What do you think? Did you catch it? Did you understand it? I want you to understand it. Lucifer, the light, the warrior, the famous warrior, light, Lucifer, a code, okay? A code and a secret way of writing something. And together, right, they call that person the devil, or that was surely in my fucking dream. Holy fucking shit. That's why I got in the closet. That's why I got in the closet. Because I was shook, because I kept looking around and they kept writing. It was black and they kept writing it in white letters, evil, EVIL, everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I got in the closet with my motherfucking duffel bag. But a cipher is a code. It's a secret way of writing a message, a code. And so if Lucifer is the code, of the light, the famous warrior, but also is known as Satan. Satan means the adversary. If we are inside of a simulation, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Absolutely. The darkness is the light. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Listen. If we are in a simulation, then Lucifer, the adversary, is a code written in the system that goes against your code. You understand? It's a code written in the simulation to destroy you. It's a program. When I break this shit down in this book, motherfuckers are not ready for the wake up. This is a wake up. They don't want you to get it. Once you get it, you can't unget it, which is why I had to put the trigger warning in. Because when you read it, it was like my neck snapped back when I understood it. Yeah. Yes, the crown is going to open all the way up. Now that's it. Motherfuckers, donate something. Hit a like button. That's it. I ain't gonna give nothing else. This is so crazy. I can't even write it fast enough. That's how crazy this is. You know, like the complexity of understanding it is mine. You're not going to be able to do anything but wake the fuck up. That's the only thing you're going to be able to do. And they know it. And they know it. Anyway, I show gratitude for coming on to see what the fuck I got to say. I just wanted to share that dream with y'all, child. They had blue and black army fatigue. Their faces was covered. I don't know why they didn't want us to see who they was. But yeah. We've sold like 8 tickets to the June summer program of the Melanite Academy. We've sold 8 tickets for that, which is great. So if I have to cancel some of the tour dates, that's fine with me, because we're definitely gonna do that. But if we can get people into the seats of the class, that is what matters, because people need to have the information. Okay. Anyway, go to Eventbrite. You're welcome to get you some tickets off of Eventbrite. That's where my tickets are. Child, they was writing evil everywhere. That is crazy. The black drop with the white. It's crazy. Anyway, I love y'all to life. Enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I'll be writing. If I can't come back later and do something, I will, but I'll be writing today. So I show gratitude. Think about what I said to you. Make that make sense. Break that down in your mind. But I show gratitude. Yeah, the links were in my community page somewhere. I posted all of the links, but you can go to Eventbrite and type in my name. You may have to hit a filter. When you hit the filter, you're going to do online. Hit the filter of online and put in my name, Melanite Academy. You put in any of that, it should come up. They always hide in my shit though. So go online and see. I show gratitude, y'all. Peace.